The Citadel is a vibrant journey through the place of meaning and fate. Each card is beautifully and richly illustrated with alluring artwork that draws you into the world Fez has built. And the deck's overall design combines the explorative and narrative elements of both tarot and role-playing games in a marvelous way. Liminal 11 sent me not only this Citadel Oracle, but the entire special edition for me to review, so we're gonna get over both. And you guys, this was an experience. Hi, I'm Ruby. I'm here to help you elevate your tarot practice through my tarot chats and deck reviews. We're gonna start with the Citadel Oracle first. First of all, it comes in a beautiful box. It's beautifully designed. I absolutely love it. It's stunning. The cards themselves are beautiful as well. You can see that there is like embellishments on the cards, or I don't even know what to call it. It's like dented in, but it's shiny. And I really love the limited color palette of the black and white and red and then the gold accents. Or is it more bronze? The shape is super interesting, and for me it has not gotten in the way of shuffling. And I love the red edges. So the setup of this deck is really interesting. It actually has 4 suits, which are similar to tarot, where the minor arcana is divided in suits. Each of the 4 suits represents a layer of the city, and the court cards are the influential people within it. So to jump ahead just a little bit and give a spoiler on what is in the special edition, it comes with this guide, which is the Spy Master's Gambit, a Citadel tabletop campaign. Now, I know nothing about tabletop campaigns, role-playing games. I have never played them. I'm not familiar with them. But this Oracle deck is created in such a way that not only can you use it as an Oracle deck, but you can also use it to build the world and build the characters of your role-playing game. Starting with the first suit, which is called the Quartz. The guidebook says, right at the heart of the Citadel, encircled by the city's gleaming myriad walls, is the Quartz. Glittering palaces, golden temples, lush gardens. This is a place of pure opulence and wealth, the pinnacle of aspiration. Cards in this suit represent achievement and completion, but also pitfalls and ties, the chains and risk that come with the weight of the ultimate responsibility. Power is a double-edged sword. Are you ready to reach for it? The element of fire rules those in the court. The powerful energy of fire gives you the strength to address external actions, ambition, and ego. The next suit is the Academy. Surrounding the court is a ring of libraries, temples, schools, and businesses that are collectively known as the Academy. The buildings here are large, practical constructions separated by spacious roads and flourishing shops. Carefully pruned courtyards proudly display statues of some of the city's most notable figures. The cards in this suit represent personal growth, aspirations, and development, but with genius also comes madness. Those in the Academy are aligned with the element of air. Third suit is the Crowd. The outer ring of the Citadel is home to the crowd, hardworking people who understand the value of a day's toil and the importance of family, either found or given. Though this area of the city is less well-groomed than its counterparts, the sprawling farms, homesteads, and markets have their own vibrancy and life that is missing elsewhere. Aligned with the element of earth, cards in this suit focus on material matters rather than those of the heart, dealing with themes such as work, finance, and community. Then the fourth suit is the Troop. The Troop are a ragtag bunch comprising people who've moved into the Citadel from distant lands. These are the travelers, the dreamers, the actors, the creatives. Without home or final destination, these wanderers are prone to a whimsical nature and adapt quickly to new situations. However, they often lack a sense of true identity, tending to reinvent themselves with every new location. Closely connected with the element of water, cards in the Troop suit deal with emotions, internal thoughts, and questions pertaining to personal identity. I have thoroughly enjoyed working with the Citadel Oracle. I have used it for quite a few Mindful Mondays readings, which is where I do like a week ahead reading, give you a tarot spread, journal prompts, all that fun stuff. And you can sign up for that for free in the description down below. And the cards themselves are enough to do a full reading. I really like the keywords that are on the cards, but the guidebook is what really brings this deck to life. For example, I pulled the Thief card for one of my Mindful Mondays, and of course I had an initial idea, seizing the moment, selfishness. That gave me an initial idea, but then I read the guidebook. A crash of pottery, the sound of angry voices, someone laughs, another curses. You're so distracted looking to see what's going on that you don't realize your pockets are suddenly empty. The thief takes what they want when they want. It started off as a necessity, but now it's an addiction, a need to take on greater risks, to seek bigger marks. One day they'll run out of luck, but it's the thrill that keeps them going in the meantime. It may be a selfish way to live, but the thief makes their own destiny, and so do you. Grab that opportunity the next time it arises. Don't let should and could stop you from gaining fulfillment. Life is short, and sometimes you need to put yourself first. Just that little blurb, I got so much out of it. I think starting it out with like setting the scene, like a crash of pottery, the sound of angry voices, someone laughs, another curses. It really sets the scene for what's going on, and you really get to dive into the character, the situation with this guidebook. And it's like a little blurb. It's only a couple of sentences. Faz does such an amazing job writing these. And then not just that, there's also a reversed message. It's just, the guidebook is stunning, the images are stunning, the text is so well written. I'm someone who really likes practical guidebooks, preferably like the keywords. We already get the keywords on the cards themselves, which I think is a really good thing, because when it comes to an Oracle deck or a Tarot deck, I just want to be able to read with it. I don't want to get into the whole context of the deck, because I have like 30 other decks that I could read with as well that don't require me to dive into the context of it, and I can get a practical answer like that. But somehow the Citadel Oracle does both for me. It does have a beautiful context, a beautiful story and idea around it, but it's also a practical deck to read with. Beyond the card meanings, the guidebook also has some information on how you can game with the Citadel. Because it was partially inspired by fantasy tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons, Faz shares some way where how you can use this deck to take your role-playing to the next level. He has little sections in the guidebook that are like mini games that you can use to create locations, craft NPCs, or player characters. So he has a little game to build a location with the Citadel deck. Lastly, there's also some spreads, 4 spreads, one for each of the quartz, and then one huge, the Citadel spread to put it all together, the sword and the shield. Which reminds me of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. That's it, right? Pokemon Shield. I had Pokemon Sword. For the TLDR, I absolutely love the Citadel Oracle. I think it is amazing. Now, within the special edition, I think there are 2 main things that I want to talk about. We're going to start with the Deck of Emblems, and then I want to get into the Spymaster's Gambit that I already talked about, which is a role-playing game. So the Deck of Emblems is a 30-card Oracle deck. Each card represents an item that is steeped in its own story and meaning, and how they serve to shed light on your questions is up to you. This deck can be used as a standalone Oracle or as a clarifier deck for readings with your other deck. Now, I have paired the Deck of Emblems with the Citadel Oracle, and I think they pair amazingly, not just because they're in the same shape, but and they also use like similar color schemes as well, but there's just something about the way how these 2 work together. I love it. The awesome thing with the Deck of Emblems is that on every card you get a symbol, an emblem, and everybody has different associations with those symbols, with those emblems. So the card, the Runestones, can mean something completely different to me than it does to you. Of course, it does come with keywords if it is a symbol or an emblem that you're not really familiar with. And what I think the guidebook of this deck does really well is that it both lists the keywords again. It then talks about the meaning of the symbology and how you can read this card as an Oracle deck. The guidebook also comes with some spreads, the center spread, the compass spread, the destination spread. Overall, I think the Deck of Emblems works really, really well with the Citadel Oracle, and I've really enjoyed my time working with this. Now, the other thing that comes in the limited edition, first of all, look at this box. This is like the most stunning thing ever. I was so impressed when I got this box. Open it up, and within the box you get an entire map of the Citadel. You can see where everything is, how everything is laid out, the different layers within the Citadel that we saw in the Oracle deck. And then it came with the Spy Master's Gambit, and also a little coin that you can use for yes or no readings, or you can use it probably within the game as well. So this guide gives you everything you need to play the Citadel tabletop game. First of all, it goes into how the campaign works, creating Citadel PCs, which are the characters, and then NPCs, which are like the non-playable characters. And the guide is just beautifully set up, just like everything else that the Citadel does, just like everything else that Liminal 11 does, honestly. Like, Liminal 11 knows how to make beautiful stuff, right? Yeah. Then it talks about the backstory of the Spy Master. It has an entire campaign outline with lore, location, insights, clues. I'm not gonna lie, as someone who knows nothing about tabletop games, this is very overwhelming. But if you like tabletop games, or you've been wanting to get into it and you simultaneously would like to use an Oracle deck to build this world, then the Special Edition Citadel is amazing. You can also use the Deck of Emblems as like items, I think, for the game. It's quite extensive. At least I'm saying that as someone who knows nothing about tabletop games, but I am impressed. My final thoughts, my final review of the Citadel Oracle and the Special Edition. I love the Citadel Oracle, like absolutely hands down. Love this deck so much. I've been really enjoying my time working with this. And the same with the Deck of Emblems. I really love to pair these two together, and this one only comes in the Special Edition. Like I already said, receiving this box set, receiving the Special Edition, it was an experience. I like sat there and was overwhelmed, was so excited about everything that was in there. And I highly recommend the Special Edition for anyone who wants to not only have the Citadel Oracle, but the Deck of Emblems, the beautiful, it is a beautiful coin, and the tabletop game. Like, you gotta get the Special Edition if you want all of that. It is also just a beautiful box, and I'm gonna keep this forever. If you want to pick up the Citadel Oracle, I have the Amazon link down below. That is an affiliate link. And if you want to get the entire Special Edition, I'll link to the Liminal 11 website, because that's the only place that you can purchase the Special Edition from. Now that I have the Citadel Oracle, I might need to get other stuff that Fez has created. Citadel Sickle Oracle, also published by Liminal 11. I think 2 books. If you enjoyed the review of the Citadel Oracle, I'll put another review on the screen right now that you will also want to watch. Subscribe if you want to see more tarot chats and deck reviews. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye!